Hello and welcome to this presentation. My name is Andrew Boswell. I'm delighted to have this opportunity to share with you some of my endeavours with Career Passport, my past work experience and my university studies. I will also explain how I have managed to achieve my present status at work and my ambitions for the future. Firstly, I'm going to step back to 2013 to the time of my graduation from Kennyville College. At that time, I was eager to become an aircraft mechanic. I enrolled in the TAFE in Jandakot and completed a Certificate 2 in Mechanical Aviation. Unfortunately, after completing that certificate, I found it extremely challenging to secure an apprenticeship to make progress in that career path. I made the decision then to redirect my education by studying for an advanced diploma in engineering. As a result of the 2 years of study, I gained vital knowledge that I now use every day in my current profession. While studying at TAFE, I had several part-time jobs. The very first one was a cashier at Coles. During that time period, I developed valuable social skills which I have put to good use in my current profession. Following the completion of my advanced diploma, while still working part-time as a cashier, I applied for a full-time role as a junior project manager with an aviation company. I believe then that this was going to allow me to return to my original ambition of employment in the aviation industry. It was quite a shock to realize that over a short period of time, my passion for that industry had faded. I quickly realized that I was much more inspired to direct my career toward the mining industry in which I currently work. Fortunately for me, for the past 5 years, I have been employed in my current organisation, SLAM. During that time, I have risen through the ranks. I started as a junior draftsperson, was promoted to draftsperson, and soon afterward to design draftsperson. I am presently in discussion with the management of my organisation to soon take on a senior leadership role in which I will be accompanied by a team of like-minded individuals, allowing me to share the knowledge that I have developed during my time with SLAM. During those 5 years, in 2019, I decided to begin a commerce degree, majoring in management. I started studying part-time while still working full-time. With sheer determination, I have also managed to make significant progress in my career journey. This semester, during Business Mind, we were introduced to the employability tool. I quickly realized that this is a very good guide that helps demonstrate your strengths in the major areas of employability. After completing my first employability tool in semester 1, my radar showed that I was pretty much well-rounded in each field, but had greater strengths in ethical, cultural, and social literacy. 11 weeks later, following the completion of the employability tool in Seminar 12, indications were that I had improved in emotional literacy, but I was disappointingly below standard in ethical culture. From these results, it became clear that a person's own views can change over time. I have enjoyed studying this unit and engaging in conversations with other students too. During our exercises, it was interesting to discover that working online in a group situation was more successful than I expected. Having now experience working with multiple online groups, I have gained transferable skills useful for my current role as well as my future leadership role. Collaborating with colleagues remotely, I have become and will continue to be commonplace. In comparison, fully online study unfortunately has its limitations, including the impossibility of developing new friendships compared to the opportunity offered by physically attending universities, lectures, and workshops on campus. One invaluable skill that I have learned during this unit, though, was doing a Gaddy pitch. In this, you ask the question, do you know how to a target audience, followed by explaining clearly what is done and explaining to the benefit to sway their interests. Studying at Curtin University has been challenging as I have had to work full-time while studying part-time. I have benefited from the experience and it has been enjoyable and rewarding. I have gained a lot of valuable knowledge which is very useful for my career and lifestyle. I believe I chose the right degree and major as I already have an engineering background. Once I complete my bachelor's degree in management, I believe this will open my career prospects compared to only having an advanced diploma qualification. Having a management degree will offer the opportunity to venture into different organization and industry instead of being reliant to working in the engineering field. My career plan includes my intention to graduate from Curtin University by the end of 2023 or mid 2024. It depends on my work commitments. Amazingly, I am now 26 years old and a mature university student with 5 years of industry experience. Once I complete my degree, I will have acquired between 6 to 7 years work experience and a bachelor's degree in commerce majoring in management. Having both means that the opportunity ahead of me are significant. In my Odyssey plan, I have developed 3 scenarios to plot out that assist with my next 5-year career plan. My first career scenario, I plan to continue working as a design draftsperson for SLAM. The following year, my plan is to complete all required units and successfully achieve my bachelor's in commerce. By year 3, I plan to apply the knowledge that I have gained during my time at Curtin and apply for a management role with SLAM or in a similar organization. During my 4th year, I would like to be considered for a more senior management position. My 5th year will look like my 4th year, as my goal is to remain in a more senior position, enjoying the experience while increasing my leadership skills. My second scenario is like my first career plan, but with a more flexible time frame, allowing me to take a more relaxed approach. The first year of this Odyssey plan, I will remain identical. I will be working as a design draftsperson. I may plan to take some time away from my studies and focus on having a more social work-life balance during my 2nd year. In the 3rd year, I plan to graduate from Curtin University. Once I acquire my degree during my 4th year, I will take the same approach as my first career plan. I will use my management degree together with my work experience to apply for a management position. My 5th year, I will be a continuation of working in a management position while further developing my skills. In my 3rd career scenario, I plan to continue as a design draftsperson during the 1st year. In the 2nd year, I plan to complete my Bachelor's of Commerce degree. During the 3rd year, I would like to venture out of my comfort zone and develop my own business, which would most likely be engineering related. In the 4th year, I will be marketing my company nationwide, while the 5th year will find me promoting my business internationally. Wow, would you have thought I would be planning my future like this? This brings me to the $1,000,000 question. What would I tell myself in 5 years? Well, that's quite a tough question. The first thing I would tell myself is to stay positive and always have a glass half full. I imagine myself still involved in the mining industry, but potentially in project management instead of design. I hope to utilize my management degree and to hopefully be recognized as a valid candidate for a senior position. Planning a career can be both daunting as well as challenging, as it is almost impossible to know what your future really has in store. At the start of my career journey, I had a solid vision of being an aircraft mechanic. Instead, I am an engineering design professional, soon to be promoted into a management role. I would never have dreamed at the age of 16 that in 10 years' time I would be employed in one organization for 5 years and planning on remaining there for the foreseeable future, rising through the management ranks and have almost completed a university degree.